Well, well, well. Yeah. All right, let's see where we are today. Let's get it going. Come on. Well, it's a rainy day. Let's get out of the rain. And now we're going to get set. We're going to go on a legendary hunt. Load it up. Load it up. Now, I've been doing a bunch of things. I think I left myself as a gunsmith. But anyway, yeah, gunsmithing just got a whole lot better. There's a whole thing going on now where there's a there's let me sit on over here. What is my job again? Oop. What is my job again? I'm gunsmith Valentine. Gunsmith Valentine. And what was I looking for? What was I looking for? Right. Okay. So basically, what I did is I made it so that you can craft more weapons. If you're a blacksmith, you can come over here and run your business over here. People can still smelt over here and get various metal things done, you know, gold to gold bars and iron to iron bars and all that stuff. But blacksmiths will have another menu over here to run their business, and they will have a special crafting menu over here. But if you're a gunsmith, you can head over here, well, to any crafting station. And there is, well, well, okay, so blacksmiths. Anyone can do these if they get the things, but blacksmiths will have a thing in here where they can create gun parts, like the rifle stock, the barrel, the trigger thing, the revolver mechanisms and stuff like that they can sell to gunsmiths, and gunsmiths can then craft weapons in the gun shops. So that's what I was sort of up to the last few days. There's a bunch of job stuff with blacksmiths and gunsmiths. And saloon owners that got all improved. That was my main effort, trying to get it done. I got a little thing. So yeah. But yeah, the jobs got better. Just, you know, putting things in that needed to be there. So now, what I'm doing is I'm going to go and find one of these hunter guys, and the closest one I believe is up in this area, up here where he will give me a hunt I can go on, and when I do, then of course, you know, I can go on the legendary hunt, and we'll see what kind of stuff I get out of that. Well, there's something legendary right there. He's not legendary. That's just an ordinary beast. You got to be careful with the legendaries because they can be hard to bring down. They're more clever than most animals. Let me just try something real quick again. We're on our way. We are going to try and stay out of trouble and just go do this very fun hunting thing where you have to find clues and everything like that. This is from BCC, Bryce Canyon County, I believe. They do scripts, and I got hold of one of them and putting it together. I'm not sure about it yet entirely. There seems to be some issues maybe with it and how it cleans up after itself. But anyway, I don't know yet. I'm just playing around with it now. it could be a nice little thing to have to get legendary hunts going if people are inclined to. A lot of people on the servers like to go and they like to do hunts and sell them to the butcher, and it keeps things. It's a way of making money. It's a way of making a living in Red Elm. It's an honorable income, an honorable profession. Sometimes you have to have patience. So here we are on the well-known and underutilized Ripwater RP server. Now up here is where this fella is. Often there are nasty little critters that come around here, though. Wolves come up here sometimes. I got attacked up here the other day. Well, there he is. Just as patient as always. All right, let's see. Legendary fox. Okay, well, it doesn't cost me anything to do, so I'll just go do it. Last known location has been marked. Let's go. So we gotta go way up, somewhere up in there. That's where we gotta go. Initially, I suppose. These legendaries are very, very, they scamper around. Oh, I don't need the thing anymore. Go the other way. This is all I'm interested in. We're on the hunt now. You have to be careful because poachers can come and try and take you down. You got to survive the damn poachers, though. So that's a little problem. It can intrude upon your enjoyment. You just have to have patience, and you have to keep a calm head and keep your ammo loaded. And then you should be able to get through it. Get some meat out of the deal, get a carcass to sell. I unfollowed a very well-known in gaming streaming circles. That guy Asmongold, oh my God, that dude lives down in Texas. That should be half of all you need to know. But he lives down in Texas and he streams. He's a big gaming guy, Asmongold, and he gets into talking about politics and everything and various subjects. And today. Yeah, I've had very deep misgivings about this dude for a long time, and I've sort of been wondering. He's one of those guys that tries to pretend he's in the middle. He kind of tries to, but what he's really doing is he's placating a large percentage of the gaming streaming audience on Twitch. We all know that they are aggravated and aggrieved young men hiding out in basement cellars for the most part. Or addicts, as the case may be. I guess in Asmongold's case, he's in his mother's attic or something. But anyway, this guy gets on to his audience who is largely these angry, upset, emasculated. Men in the gaming world or boys in the gaming world. These guys are like, I mean, when you stream on Twitch, you got to kind of pause sometimes and ask, who am I streaming to? Do I want to stream to these these I don't know what to call them, dweebs maybe, but they tend to slide toward the whole Trump side of things. You know what I'm saying? They get real angry about Star Wars and Disney and women running companies like Disney, and they get real pissed off about anything ethnic that could so much as appear for a moment in a Star Wars movie. You know, these guys, they get all pissed off about Snow White, the movie Snow White, and well, I don't even want to get into it. It's all over YouTube and Twitch. It's anti-Snow White this, anti-Snow White that, anti-Disney, anti-women running one thing, running another. And, oh, by the way, Trump's going to make all us guys feel good again. It's like, it's so sad, pathetic, run down, backwoods, trash. I'm not going to say rural or country because, hey, rural and country is great, except not really. It's great here when you look at the image. It's great when you're standing in trees, but it's not great for what the people who live there actually stand for. I'm generalizing, but you can look at the data, and data makes one generalize, right? So, because it's true. So anyway, this guy, Asmongold, streams out of his mother's old attic, and at least I think so. And he placates that audience. And in order to placate that audience, you can't come out too much. Yeah, you can't say, look at this weird guy in the White House. He is a real threat to the entire nation. And you know how we know that? We know it because we watched him do it. Just like if you looked out over the Atlantic Ocean and you saw a ship sail up into New York Harbor and a bunch of soldiers climb off, all wearing red with machine guns, and they invaded New York City, and they said, we're claiming New York City for Putin. Well, everybody watched Trump do basically that in Washington, D.C. back in 2020. They all watched. They all saw it happen right in front of everybody, live. Everybody knew what he was doing. Everybody knew what he continued to do for months and years after that horrible day. They know that he went looking for fake electors. He went conspiring to try and find extra ballots, and he started screaming about fake elections and over again. Because, of course, the person who's robbing the bank, he can point across the street and say, hey, they're robbing the grocery store. Look over there, everybody. And that's what, I mean, come on. Any fourth grader can understand this. You could put most children up in front of a TV screen for 5 minutes watching that guy. I don't like using his name, the T guy, watching him. And they would basically turn around and ask their mom and dad if this was a bad guy. Because they know. A fourth grader would know. So if you don't know, you're just faking it, because you do know and you're just lying to everybody because you have ulterior motives. You either want your stocks to do well, which good luck with that, because he goes like this. And so anyway, or you have some racist problem in your bones, or you have some bigotry problem in your bones, and you don't like being around women, you don't like people having things that you don't have, you don't like people having opportunity because you feel like maybe you don't have opportunity, so you want to squash everybody else's. That's why people vote for a guy like this. That's why. It's petty revenge. It's like everybody's going to get their comeuppance from me. I'm going to vote for this guy I know is a crook, a criminal, an attacker. I'm going to vote for him because I feel so bad about my own self and where I'm at. And I hate it when people look all happy on television and they're doing well and getting out of nice cars and everything. hell with that. I'm going to knock that down. And I can knock it down because this guy is kind of like making me feel better about being kind of a slob. And so this Asmongold dude gets on his, his screen almost every day, and he placates those boys. And even the men are just boys. If you voted for the T jackass, you even if you're 70, you're just a boy. You're a baby boy, and I'm sorry, a baby girl. You're just you haven't gotten out of your potty training, is what it is. You haven't. You're still annoyed by it, and so he placates that because he knows they're watching and he doesn't want to lose 3/4 of his audience, because there are other people on there that sometimes pipe in, including me, go, it's so much, it's so fun and so silly to watch this guy pretend he's not a raving supporter of this president. And so I watched him, and he was watching this guy sitting in the Oval Office sign all these things today, and they were orders like going after individual journalists, saying he was here listening. He listened. He was in here like all of you are in here. And then he went and he wrote a book, and he put a lot of nasty, mean things in there, and we have to stop that. So we're going to authorize an investigation and blah, 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 and on and on and on about this. And I was like, this is the President of the United goddamn States signing executive orders to go after one dude who he is accusing from the Oval Office of hanging around and listening and then writing a book about what he listened to. I don't know if I'm not grossly mistaken. Hanging around and listening to things and then writing about what you listen to is the very basic fundamental job of every journalist that was ever working in that profession on the good planet Earth for the last 500 years. But this Nimrit wants to go after this guy for working as a journalist. And here we have Asmongold sitting there, and he was actually doing this. He was actually looking at it, looking at the screen, his monitor. He was actually going, oh. This guy makes all these weird faces. He's got this weird, elongated, it looks like he slid out from under a greasy old car or something. And he makes all these weird, big-eyed faces. And he then said, oh, this guy's going to go down. This guy, they're going after these guys. Oh, they're going to take him down. And it's like, you're cheerleading this guy. You are sitting there using your airtime, so to speak, to cheer this complete buffoon onward. And so I was like, you can't do that. A person of intelligence, of rationality, of understanding, of consideration, of ethics, of morality, is not going to be able to sit there and nod and say, yeah, he's going after it. It can't do it. You can't do it. The only thing that should be coming out of your mouth, and I can't speak for everyone, but the only thing that I would think would be reasonably coming out of the mouth at that point would be, this is pretty damn disgusting. It's embarrassing. It's dangerous. It is unpresidential. And that's why I unfollowed that Austin, Texas dimwit. Sorry. Anyway, on we go. You cannot hang around with dimwits doing that stuff, and dimwits who don't react to things, who don't take a stand. You can't hang around because that poison leaches. It leaches into the groundwater all around you, and it gets into you. It brings you down. It makes you stop thinking about things sharply, and it makes you stop being able to defend and resist the what would you call it? The sort of a general degradation that goes on when a guy like the dimwit gets into the Oval Office. You know, you could take any ordinary person off the street that did their job well and say, you can be president for the next 6 months. You could just take a crane and airlift them into the White House and drop them and say, okay, just run around the White House and talk to some people and let them explain sort of what goes on, and you be the president. That person, I don't care what their job was, as long as they were somewhere around the age of 35. No, it can't be. If they were somewhere around 45, okay, 50, they'd be able to be a better president than what we are currently. We are currently being embarrassed by. Now, let's stop raving on about things that actually matter and work on something here that makes no difference at all. Okay, there's something over there. Let me go. There's a chest. Now, I got to be careful because I know I can be attacked at any minute. Open it. Found a clue. Okay, so I have to go another way. Where did my damn horse go? God! That's not a poacher, is it? Better not be. I'll blow him right off his saddle. All right. I don't think there's any poachers around here. And I know, as a rule, people who stream Red M, they are the wimpiest bunch of don't say anything worth a damn people. Some of them are great, and I would love to have them come on my server, but some of them anyway, not all. See, my problem is I watch good streamers here and there, and of course it distorts your view when you do that, because most role players are just so but nobody ever says anything. They never say anything on these things. Nobody wants to offend anybody's. It's just, I don't know. Everybody, if you bring anything up in their comments, they're like, we're not going to discuss that here. This is not the place. It's like, oh, whatever, you semi-serious fool. You and your role-playing seriousness and pretentious nonsense. I mean, forgive me. But an opinion is something that you need to really just make it solid, man. Make it solid. If you're just sort of being all, everybody on this thing, it's a combination of Twitch and Red M Roleplay. They're all very diplomatic. And, I just wonder how those people get through a day. Maybe that's why they're role-playing. Maybe they don't get through the day. Maybe they're hidden inside. Maybe they're in, like, institutions somewhere and they're role-playing to work it all out. That's occurred to me, actually, several times. Anyway, whatever the case may be, I am on a legendary hunt at the moment, and we will not be discussing politics here. It's not the time nor the place. We're all just having fun here, okay? And this is a game, after all. It's not real. Oh, poachers! Shit! Okay. I think I might need to get off my horse. Where are you? Where the hell are they? Oh, shit!
Death flaps its wings for you.
Where is he? Jesus. Is that a chest up there? Oh shit, stump. God. Look around for clues. I mean, where the hell is a clue? I'm telling you, man, the poachers get to me. I lost my hat. Oh, man, I gotta... Lordy. Medical kit. At least get something back in the... Okay, well, that's better. Whew. Okay. I don't know where the clue... Oh, I bet it's up here. Yeah. Great. All right. So now, let me see if I have any more ammunition. Revolver ammo. I got repeat ammo, split point. This is revolver ammo, velocity. Oof, okay. I could use this, I suppose. Normal. Damn. Well, let's see if I can... I'll just load this. And that's... Oh, okay. I'll use this. Split point. Probably blow that damn fox into a million pieces. Alright, let's get down. Oh, shoot. God dang it. There. You just be happy I don't shoot you. We're on our way to the yellow dot marker, where we know we have a silver-tailed fox or something, a white-tailed fox. He's got a marking on him, and he's not that hard to identify. But the problem with the foxes, oh man, there's a bear coming. The problem with the foxes, they're quick. They scurry away. You know, you have to be. So you kind of have to shoot them from a distance sometimes. And And then you gotta chase them down because they just don't go down. And it's gonna be dark. I'm gonna be all pissed off, watch. I'm not gonna be a happy camp about this one. God, this trail is treacherous. Well, all right, don't drown, Jay. Keep your head above water. I enjoy. See, this is why it's called Ripwater, Ripwater County. There you go. There's Ripwater ripping through this county everywhere you look. I love it. Ripwater County. This is why. Let me do this. Take a picture. Ripwater County, baby. Let's go. Let's go find the fox. Well, hey, if it should happen, in the unlikely circumstance that Red M players are out there looking for a server that leans towards rationality and understanding and openness and acceptance and is anti-bullshit like the current occupant of the humiliated White House, then this is a server for those people. What more can I say, or what less can I say? Well, howdy, ex-green. I just looked over. I just had to take down a bunch of poachers, and I guess I'm still kind of smarting from that. But yeah, I like openness and welcoming and on a server, and that's, that. I think some servers make a stab at it, or they say they do, they like it, but then you see people running into weird problems on servers here and there, and it's like, well, they're not as welcoming as they sometimes sound. I think that's what happens a lot, so, and so people get disappointed and they go looking for other places, and it's a constant, endless merry-go-round of, okay, so they're going to be, okay. I think the animal's nearby. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, I hate this. Where that stupid Windows thing pops up. If you hit control too fast. Oh man, he's too quick. Shit. Oh man, the rate of fire is so slow on the gun. He's so fast, and the horse is so bad at this. So bad. Is that him? I gotta get off and see. I can't tell. Nope. Well, I should at least skin him. Get something out of it. Now he's down the other way. Shoot, okay. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna get him, don't worry. All right. Get up on there now. Okay, now, what the hell's up there? Now, I gotta head down. Okay. Get this horse on the move. Okay, he's down here somewhere, I think. Keep your gun out. Man, he's halfway to the next county. There he is. Is he down? Oh God, I hate my horse. I just can't stand my damn horse. He's just irritating. That's him. I think I got him. Yeah, I think I got him. Yep. Legendary cross fox. All right, so let's pick him up. Now, let me do one little check thing here. Okay, so that's good. And if I come... no, it's not. Fox is going to give you... He's going to give you... what does he give you? Here we go. Yeah, you get 2 meat out of them. Just for killing them. And then... I guess what you want to do is bring them in. There's no butcher up in Wapiti. Should put a butcher up there. But anyway, I'll go down to Valentine with my carcass. And, oh, there's a bear. Oh, my God. Oh, I hear a bear. I swear I heard a bear right somewhere. Which direction? Let's take this critter in. See what I can get for him. A lot of weird noises. Animals. They're all over the place. Yeah, you can do some real good hunting up in this area. If you want to hunt all day long, you can have a lot of fun. See, this is Ripwater County. That's why. There it is. So you can hunt to your heart's content. There's a lot of animals around. I love all the fast-moving streams in this thing. Oh, God. That was scary business. Did I hear angry dog barking or something. Oh, yeah, I think I did. God dang it. And now it's going to be a pain in the ass to shoot him. Son of a bitch. God damn, he won't shoot. No! Oh, man. See, this... The wolf... Oh, man. Shit. The wolf thing is... It's bad. And you can't get them. If you have a rifle, you cannot get the thing on them. It's too hard. You really got to switch to a pistol real quick. It's just too hard to kill them. Look at this. Now the fox is gone, isn't it? The fox is gone. It's annoying. This has happened before. The wolf thing, I'm almost inclined to try and stop them, to shut them down, or minimize them. I don't know if there's a script that'll allow me to do that, but I think it's too much. There are too many, and it just intrudes on things. It irritates me because they come around and you can't get the rifle. You know, you cannot get a bead on them. It's probably very realistic, though. God dang it. Well, that is precisely the reason why I make sure to give meat to the inventory just for killing the... See, the fox is gone. I got nothing. Gone. That was a waste. But at least I got the meat. You see, that's the thing. You never leave totally empty-handed. It really, really annoys me when I get killed by wolves. I just, I find it incredibly irritating. Plain cooked meat will do 2. See, so I didn't come out with nothing. But still, it just takes all the wind out of you. Do I have any? Oh, I made fishing better. Fishing's actually much better now. So let's get some worms. And I have that. I have a fish lure, but worms are all you need. Let's go get some. Because you can do some fishing now. Fish. Wait. Yeah. No. What? Right. No, it's not that. It's bait. Sorry. What am I doing? Worms. We'll take 6. And maybe we'll do some crickets. 3. I never really go for these others. Okay. And where will we head? For fishing, we will go... Try this one, maybe? That'll work, I think. But there are other little ponds. There's over here. There's up in here. Oh, I don't want to go up here. I'll get eaten by a bear instantly. Maybe. Oh yeah, I opened up the hotel in. There's a new hotel and saloon in Strawberry. Maybe I'll go in through here. Let's go here. And we'll pass through Strawberry and can stop in the hotel. Let's see what we can get eaten by now. I lost my fox. Wouldn't you know? I have not done my stagecoach mission in quite a while. I've been much more focused on doing job little things and getting farms and moonshine and plants. I did guarma. You can make guarma rum now. And the guarma rum you can only make on guarma. Using sugar cane, and then you press it into juice and get the sugar water, and then you go into the little distillery and you can make guarma rum, which is very medicinal and gives stamina, and so it's better than normal rum. But none of the saloons sell it, so you have to make it in guarma. These are just all things that I just sort of like, whatever, you know. The people, I noticed on another server they were making rum, so I was like, okay, well, I'll make a thing called guarma rum. And it'll have extra properties and it won't be available anywhere else. You have to make it. And then I got the saloon businesses set up, and there are inventories now, so you can store ingredients and dishes that you want to sell in your saloon and that stuff. It's always a good thing to have stuff like that. It's the normal things, the sort of normal civilian things that have to work. And if nothing other comes of it than me enjoying myself making it and getting a better sort of view of how good Red M servers operate, then that's what it is. Jay, you are just a whiny thing today. You just won't let me hear the end of it, will you? Look how they always try to turn their head into you when you're coming by them. And so as we approach Strawberry, we there's a gunsmith in Strawberry, there's a saloon. A hotel is just, a hotel with rooms in it. I don't have any of them available for rent yet or anything. But the saloon's running. There it is. Lovely little town. So as we come in here, the hotel will be on the right. And we'll stop inside briefly for a while. Right here. It's the hotel. So yeah, it's nice. You see, it's very, you can come over here and have yourself, you know, whatever you want, yeah. I don't think I need anything. But, you know, there it is. Yeah, the rooms are upstairs. There's other buildings here I'm going to open up. I'll probably open up 2 or 3 more. Just for the fun of it. And here we are. Let's head down into the water. It's beautiful here. Will there be any fish? I see some. Yeah, I see them. Oh. Let's do it. Let's do it. Maybe let's try a fish lure. Look at him. Is he going to come back over here? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on back. Come to my hook. Now, let me do this. Come on. Where is the damn... There we go. There we go. Watch this. Watch, it's going to be a real small one. Come on. Come on now. I'm putting up a fight. He's a tough one. He's going to get reeled in eventually. Come on, give it up. Okay, give it up now. Can't tell. Is it a small one? I think it's a small one. Yeah, it's a nothing fish. He's all right. A bluegill? Perch. Ah, well. Keep him. Let me try a worm this time. I got here, worm. I think worms work the best. God dang it. He's going the wrong way. They always go the wrong way. Ooh, big one. A muskie, large muskie, 4.26 kilograms. Look at that. Yep. Oh, I don't want that. I want to do my weapon wheel. And I kind of hate this stupid weapon wheel. Yeah. Not in the right place. Yeah, not really. Oh, well. Nope. Failure again. Got him. Yeah. All right, rock bass. Okay. Oh, that was stupid. Got him. Another one. Yep. Let's do another. Can't tell where it goes in. Maybe catch this guy. Yes. All right. Small one. Yeah. Now, if I look in here, I've got these two. Got this one. I've got this guy. I've got this guy. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have yeah, I have fish meat. I'm accumulating some fish meat even before I go and sell the fish or anything like that. But some of these I can cook straight. I'm not sure about small perch. I think the bluegill I can cook. Wait, let's do one more. They're not coming. Just missed him. Damn. I'm I'm close. Oh. Oh. Yep. All right. That's good, I think. I got, oh, let's see. I have 9 fish meat. I got a bunch of fishes. I wonder if the butcher will buy the muskie. Butcher will probably buy the muskie, I think. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, it's fine. I guess I could. No, I should go around the other way. Take the main road. Ripwater. There it is again. That's why it's called Ripwater County. That's the whole ball game. All right, let's go to the butcher's and see if he'll buy anything. No, he won't buy the muskie. All right, so I could go. Let me see. The crafting station. If I go in there, maybe I can. Let me see. Can I cook one of these things? Don't remember. There's a fish here I can cook. Bluegill. Don't I have bluegill? I have bluegill. Just one. Yeah, see, the others I just have to sell. Let's see if I can cook the bluegill. Yeah. That's all right. That's good. So, bluegill is gone. I should be able to cook the perch. I should be able to cook them all. Now, if I look up in... I always think rubber is a fish. So I still have 9 of those, but I have 6 now cooked fish. Well, let's just go sell the other fish. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I have 1, 3. Sell them all. $26. It's not a bad living. If you want to fish or hunt, you can do that and make perfectly good money. I just made $26 just doing the fishing, and I fully supplied myself with food.
Hey, partner.
Howdy. Favorite thing about Red Dead? My favorite, well, about Red Dead in general, I guess, is the environment, the look, and the feel of the environment, the realism and the beauty of it. In its way, you know, it's a beautiful place to run around in. It continually attracts me back in, even though I don't really have any specific idea of what I'm going to do. I just like looking at it. It actually has the effect of relaxation that nature does in a way. I guess it's a little sort of a mini version of it. Of course, you cannot beat the real thing, but I've never seen a game that makes nature so... It feels like it's in your grasp, and you feel like you're in this environment, even though it's a little exaggerated. It's a little miniaturized. You know, things are compressed into a smaller area than they would be. For instance, you can't have this landscape and then snowy mountains just literally right over there, you know. So it's compressed a little bit, but it gives you the feel nonetheless. But what I also, the feeling, and you could never do the missions. You'd get so distracted by the environment. I know, that's the thing. Like, look now, what's this guy doing? Who are you? Wait. Why is my... Who are you? He's just some guy at the hotel. And he's getting in my way. But, yeah, like it starts raining now. Look at this. I mean, look. You look out there and it's like getting a little foggy. What is this guy doing? It gets a little foggy, you know. It's like you feel like you're out in the rain. And, but the other thing I do like is specific to Red M servers. I liked Red Dead Online for a very short time. Mainly because of the environment. I did not like the behavior of people on there. There were a few. I ran into one old guy. He kind of talked. He was like, "Well, how you doing, partner?" Yeah, and he just sounded like he was a, grizzled old guy in the West, and he said, "Well, it's good to meet you and hang around talking with you, and I hope you get on and have yourself a fine day, young man." And so we were going on the headset on Red Dead Online, and it was a nice couple of hours of playing, and it was basically like playing on a Red M server, because you run into one person and they're doing their role play. And I don't even think he was role playing. I think that's how he really just sounded. I think it was just a guy who was just and he was just playing the game, and he was just, and this is the way he talked. He was just like, hey, yeah, that's right. I come from over here and out in the country, and I'm a cowboy in my real life. I think he was just kind of along those lines. And so we played Red Dead Online for a while. We did some mission or something. But then I discovered Red M, and I was like, okay, these guys are onto something, because they build a world. And so you build these mechanisms like stores, like to sell things and missions, and it creates all these possibilities. So when you start to make them all sort of combine and add up, you start to feel like you have all of these things in place that people can choose to do. They can either do them together, or they can just do them alone and have, like I'm doing now. I just come in, I have fun, and I like to know that I can hang out in the rain. I can say, oh, I'm going to go and I'm going to look in here. I'm going to find my pack of cigarettes, and I'm going to smoke one and light it up. And I'm going to stand out here and admire the beauty. And then when I'm done, I can go on another hunt. I can go grow some cherries, and I can make a cherry juice if I wish. I can do whatever, and all these things. And so you get the world in Red M is the same, except for a major exception. For instance, this hotel. This hotel is a dead building in the original game. It's just a facade. None of the doors work. You can't get in. Red M, you can go out. You can either make or buy what they call MLOs. They're buildings. They're objects that you can buy. Sometimes you'll pay anywhere from $20 to, usually if you pay like $70, you get more than one building. You get like 3 or 4 or 5 different structures in a town. Like they'll say, oh, here are 3 or 4 buildings in Blackwater, and you buy for like $50 and you'll get all 3 of them in one thing. And so then it opens the game up, because what you start to do is you constantly add to the available buildings, and they don't have to just be buildings that replace dead buildings in the original game. You can create whole brand new ones that were never in the original game. You can make an entire town and put all the buildings in, and then just write scripts that say, okay, the saloon is in this building and the general store is in this building. So you can, if you wanted to spend the time and the money, you could make a gigantic town that would just totally turn like Strawberry into 5 times the size it is now. If you could find places to put all the buildings, proper positions for them. So you can do that and just keep going. Yes, you can add to the original world pretty much as you want, as much as the shape of the ground will accept. For instance, I have totally original houses that you can buy. Like if you look at the map will show these houses that have dollar signs on them. And it says house at Cumberland Waterfall. Basically, all these houses with dollar signs are available for purchase, and you can lock the doors on. But this house I got for myself, and this is a totally original house that was not in the original game. This is a house you can buy like a kit where you can put houses in positions and you can move them around, and then you can put furniture in the houses, and then you go, okay, boom, that house with all that furniture is going to be there. It's totally new, and it's in the game now, and I can set it up as a house for purchase. So that makes this whole thing really, really, you can just make the world constantly change and grow, and that's how servers keep people playing. So like people come onto the server, they play for like 6 months, and they start to get used to it. And the players are like, okay, well, we've kind of done almost everything in here with our role play, that's why you say, okay, well, you know what? We're adding this. We're adding a new oil refinery over here where you can do this and that. We're adding a new store over here in Saint Denis. Oh, we're adding a warehouse where you can go and rob a safe and stuff. And you can just constantly keep dropping things in. You can replace things. You can say, okay, this building I put in here in Valentine, this little restaurant here, I don't want that anymore. I'm changing. I have a better one. I'm going to put it in. So then it's like it got a whole renovation, like, you know what I mean, like in real life. So you just keep doing that with the things on your server. And one of the people who are really good at this are like Wild RP, where they make their own buildings and stuff, and they're constantly making really cool little things. Like you'll be going around the map and find like a little camp that wasn't there in the original game. They made it. They make like bridges going over rivers, and totally original. I have a bridge that goes over here, down in here. You can go over to Mexico, and there's a custom bridge like right around in here somewhere. It gets you over in here. And the only thing in Mexico right now is a general store and a saloon hotel. Those are the only things I believe I put in there so far. It's like no man's land, but at least you can eat. And there's like over here, if you want to rob houses, you can go and meet this guy, and what he's doing here, right here. Need work? If you go and talk to this guy, he will send you to rob houses. And this lady here, Madame Nazar, she has like you can collect things that, you can collect cards and stuff that she sends you out for, and you get a pack of cards and stuff. She also sells some other things, like I think you can buy dynamite from her. And here you can, these are unique. You can go and this is the oil company. You can work for the oil company, which means you can do deliveries from here, or you can rob the oil office. And over here is a criminal hideout. That's part of you go and you get robbery there too. What is it? Can't remember what you do there. You can sell stuff. Oh yeah, like anything you rob from a house, like from this guy, you can then sell to people in towns and stuff. You can sell the stolen goods. So that's all good. And I recently got the trains running. So here's a train. It's going along. And the streetcar runs in Saint Denis. Runs constantly around the city. And then there's a train down here in the west. And you can see he's running around all over here. There are missions and heists in Red M if you put them there. So I have some. Like I have a custom mission that I made where you have to deliver a bank money bag, and the mission starts, it's announced, and you have to go to the bank in Saint Denis, and the first come, first serve. If you get there first, you get the mission. And you've got to take a stagecoach with the money all the way from Saint Denis, all the way through the map to Armadillo. And you've got to get the money to the bank in Armadillo. But along the way, you are going to be attacked by outlaws trying to kill you and take the money bag. And you have to get all the way through there with the stagecoach. If the stagecoach breaks down, you're done. You have to arrive at the bank in Armadillo with the same stagecoach you took in Saint Denis. Otherwise, forget it. So if a wheel Well, one wheel can come, but if two wheels come off your stagecoach, and you're done. And of course, the outlaws shoot it, and they sometimes shoot the wheels off. So there's that. There's robberies. You can rob banks. If you have dynamite, you can blow the vault open, and then you can lockpick the safes. Those are missions. The house robbery missions, the oil refinery robbing missions, and there are very peaceful, calm delivery missions you can do. Oh, there's train robberies. If you get train documents, if you find them in a safe somewhere and you steal them, you get train documents. Those train documents allow you to go and intercept a train and jump on board, and you have to survive. You gotta kill the guards, but you can then rob the train. So that's good. And I'm forgetting what. What am I? I'm forgetting something. Can't remember. Something I'm forgetting. But anyway, there's ranches, and you can do cattle where you take them out. What do you call it? You take them out grazing or whatever. You do that. You can also take them on delivery. No, not delivery. You take your cattle to the cattle trader and sell them. After you build them up for a while, you make them healthy and you feed them. You take them out on the range and stuff, and then you take them to sell them and you get more money for them. What else is there? Oh, I got the movies working. The movies and the shows work in the theaters. They all work. You just walk up to a guy standing out in front of every theater. There's a ticket seller, and you just buy a ticket, and you just take it in, and you can pick the movie from a menu, and it'll play for you. Or the live show will play, like they do music hall stuff, So there's that. Oh, there's rodeos. You can do rodeos where you are, you ride the bull and you see who can stay on the bull the longest. You can do those. Those are marked. I think this is one. Bull rodeo. There are the two of them. 2 bull rodeos. There's also boxing for betting. So in Valentine, right near the little movie tent, right over in here, there's a boxing ring that actually I made. That's a custom boxing ring. And you can put bets on. You walk up to the referee guy, and you just place your bets for any amount of money, and then 2 boxers show up and they'll fight in the ring. And if your boxer wins, then you get the money. Oh, there's roulette. I put roulette in just 3 days ago in here on the Riverboat Saloon at the docks. There is now honest to God roulette. It works really well. So you can do that. There's poker, of course. There's blackjack. But roulette, I love it. It's so easy to play. And my first time I played like 10 spins of the wheel, and I won a bunch of money, game money. But it's there. I'm going to put roulette. The Riverboat's a good place for it, but I think, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if roulette should just be a big city thing, like maybe on the Riverboat and in the main casino over here. So these carts, these are delivery missions. So you walk up here and you can say, okay, I'll take the delivery job, and you have to deliver it somewhere in a time limit, and then you get paid. There's missions. Here's new missions. Moonshine. If you have a moon, it crashed. Ooh, Red M something crashed. If you do moonshine, hideout. And you can buy the moonshine hideout, and if you get it, then you can build your own moonshine distillery. And in order to get the parts to make it and to improve your business, you have to go on robbery missions where you steal materials from like stagecoaches and stuff, and you have to like kill all the guards, and you have to blow up the stagecoach and everything. It's fun. And then you accumulate the materials, and you can build yourself a better moonshine still and make better recipes, and then of course sell them. I wonder what happened. Something crashed. That was weird. It's like, I don't think the server crashed. It was Red M crashed. Man, some of these streamers, though, I gotta say, they are really. I think Red M's having problems. Client connection timed out. Let me see what's going on. Boo boo. Let me see what the server's looking like. It's online. Everything's fine. It's not the server. It's Red M. You never know with Red M and Rockstar. They make changes, they do things that are unexpected, and then everything goes crazy. They've been changing this recently. The whole, when you start up, it's like, what is going on? Just like 2 days ago, they started messing around with it. A lot of people couldn't get in. A lot of people got locked out of Red M. And because of something that they've been doing. I don't know what it is. I think they're trying to do something to make it the better detection of whether you own a legitimate copy of it or something. Let me see what they're saying. Yeah, see, roulette's here. There's a roulette table right there. That's on the riverboat. Let's see what. Why are they having issues? It's starting up. It's connected to the server. Everything's fine. Here we go. I think we're in. Oh. Okay. Ugh. Got a cat doing his little grabbing at my shirt thing. God. Yeah, I think it's back up. Man, this music is getting to me, man. That's just... Get something... God. Yeah, not good. This isn't much better. All right, let's see what happens here. Here we go. Every time you log out and come back in, you have to put your gun back in, and you got to get yourself situated again. Yeah, see him back on the balcony.
Hello.
Well, hello. Da, da.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to start shooting at you. There you go. Feel better now? So it's nice up here. You know, I thought that it's such a central thing in Strawberry. You got to have this hotel up and running. It's just such a main building, you know. To have this thing dead in the waters like it is in the real game is just Rockstar. You know, they made the game, and it's like they released it too early. They didn't finish. They didn't. They didn't make everything usable, and so that's where Red M comes in. But, you know, I would really love to see a game come out where they just figure out, maybe let AI do it. Maybe that's the only way to really accomplish it. Because to put people to work doing it would take too long. If you look at a city, even something like this game, but like GTA, and you say, okay, we want everything, every building to be usable. We want you to be able to go inside every building. So imagine 10-story buildings, 20-story buildings, all the hallways, the offices, floor to floor, all of that stuff going on. Every building a little different, you know, nothing the same. You would have to have an AI that could build that for you, that could code it and build it with all the variations required, all the little subtle details. Like you look here, and all the woods are different. The floor, the pieces of wood are different. So it looks weathered. It looks for the most part real. It has a natural quality. Well, AI, you would have to say, okay, AI has to be able to reproduce a natural look. And it would have to be so good that it never gave you that weird AI look. That you would be able to basically build a world like this. AI would be able to create this entire town of Strawberry, all the buildings, with all the rooms inside, everything here. Usable, walkable, and it would be able to do that in a 1/10 of a second. Now imagine having that capability and applying it to a massive game that could load in areas and completely fill in every single room in every single building, every square foot of a city. Then you have got a whole new world in gaming. But that is what this game implies. The evolution of this game into a private server Red M world of people modifying, building, it implies that that is where things want to go. And to build a completely realistic, usable world. Open. I mean, this is probably the most open game, this and GTA, I've ever seen. Everything else has some catch that it's like, okay, well, it's not really open. This is open. This is a place. And you go in and you do what you will. And that's what it is. And it's amazing that really this is the only time really that's ever happened. I haven't seen it reproduced to this degree anywhere else. Even down to simple things like the freedom of the camera. The freedom of the camera. The way I feel about games now is it's very hard for me to play a game where I don't have this freedom of camera. That's very hard for me to play, even though I got into it and kind of have enjoyed it, Diablo 4. But it's hard for me to say, oh, wait, this is okay, this frozen lockdown camera view. It takes me a while. It's a real struggle because when you've experienced this on a daily basis, working in a world like this, nothing else cuts it. Nothing else cuts it. You have to be able to move your camera like this. And my attitude is, in almost any game, you have to be able to do this now. If you can't, it's just ridiculous. Unless you're doing like a side scroller or there's a reason really to be frozen. But with games like Diablo, games like that, Path of Exile, I've never understood why the camera's so locked. Never understood it. I don't see any reason why it has to be. So, anyway, that's my 2 or 3 cents about it. I don't know why I'm calling him a horse, because there's no real reason to leave Strawberry. Perfectly fine town.
Come on now, get moving, will you?
I'm not in your way. You're just a pest. This music. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I need more water. I'll be right back.
Okay then. I guess the show's over.
I don't know. I keep having an instinct to go back to Valentine. Every time I'm in Strawberry, I start feeling like, well, I can't stay here. You know, I gotta get out of here. But I'm trying to resist that feeling, because it doesn't really make any sense. You know why I feel that way? It's because you know why? I know what it is. I opened up the hotel. I made sure that I have a weapon shop and a gunsmith back in there. I made sure there's a telegram office. I do not have a mail depot, though, because I use mail also. So there's telegrams, and usually I have the mail like on the other side of the post office. Like I could put mail over in here. Like I could put mail right here. Anyway, because you can send letters. So because sometimes I feel like people have different preferences. But the problem with Strawberry is you've got that building with those two services in it. You can rent a stagecoach from that guy in blue. You've got a general store. You've got a crafting station and a butcher. You do have a stable. The problem is, well, one of the problems was this hotel was not alive. Now it is, so that's good. But you've got these dead houses like this one. I was thinking I would make this one, open this one up. But this house right here now is dead. It's just fake. But you can buy one and turn it into... And then you've got over here, and I think this one's available also. Over here, this is just nothing. It's dead. They made this and did nothing with it. See? Dead. So that could open up. Down here, this is pretty much, this is nothing. See? Nothing. But you can use this. You can use this for what it looks like, for like wood. You can do a sawmill type thing. And down here, oh well, this you can go in. This is the medical place. This is okay. This is real. You can get yourself healed in here. I've actually always liked this building. I remember I saw Jack Kettleman on Wild RP get come back to life up here. I'm not a doctor or law. See, I can't open it. But he came back to life up in here. He got treated. And I thought, oh, this is a nice little spot, actually. I liked it. This is great. So I put a doctor in here, and, you know, he can help you out. And then the stable over here. But then I think that the problems again start showing up with dead buildings. Oh, well, okay. It's not dead. It's just not used. But, oh, see, it is dead. For some part, you can't get up here. But at least it's something in here. And then, over here, this one, coming full circle here. Yeah, here, I believe, yeah, this is dead. There's just a bunch of stuff that needs to be opened up to make the town feel like it's breathing. Oh, you know, I gotta buy horse hay. See? Ripwater County. There it is again, the Ripwater. It's beautiful. Look at that.
Morning.
Where else can you see such a thing? I mean, it's just gorgeous. This is why I called this server Ripwater. It was specifically for this stream coming through Strawberry. Right here. Hawkseye Creek. That's why, I guess I should have called it Hawkseye County, but no. In general, the Ripwater, the ripping tides, it just caught my eye. I'm gonna buy you some hay. I'm gonna buy hay, Jay. Horse medicine. Horse reviver. Let's try horse medicine. Let's see, I'm being a good horse owner. All right, Jay, you're gonna eat. That mill wheel is, it's great, making noise. All right, well, I think that's good. I've done 2 hours today. I did not plan on it. I'm glad I came on board and did it for a while. 2 hours of streaming, doing some hunting, and having a good time, sort of wandering around looking at the town of Strawberry. Nice evening doing this. I will, tomorrow's Thursday, so I'll probably try to do this again and maybe do something more sort of deliberate and focused, like trying to, build a certain kind of moonshine or something. Do the planting and farming to get that going. Carry it all the way through. Maybe improve the still, go on some still robbery missions, stuff like that. Anyway, it's been a good night. I'm gonna sign off and get ready to do some reading. Alrighty. So, good night. Have a good rest of the week, whichever week it happens to be. Later.